welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. The tiger's coming to say hello today, so we might get him before he takes off. Oh, he's getting a big boy. So hello. He hasn't been on for a couple of videos, so you've missed him. He's still the terror he always is. He'll soon probably jump on the table or just try and get some material. This is Tiger. Thought I'd just let him say hello before he takes off again. Okay, today is Wednesday the 30th of August. This is floss tube number 47. Nearly hit the 50 mark. Just like to welcome all my subscribers. We do have a fair few new ones again. Thank you for coming along, watching my video and subscribing. Welcome to all my existing viewers and subscribers. Thank you for popping along every time I put a video up. It's much appreciated, and I do enjoy doing these videos, giving you some content to watch. And I'm glad you all come back every fortnight or every video to watch me. He's going to sit down there, see what he can get now. Today, now I have no haul. I have 10 projects to show you. One which is a finish. You might be able to guess which finish that is, but that's a finish. And I will do the giveaways. I've done the drawers. You can't get into much. So what we might do the giveaways first. Now I did spin the decision wheel, not the decision wheel, the random comment picker. I did find one that was free, so I've already done that. So the first one was Joy. Now I'll put up a copy of the winner. The winner was I Hoove, H-O-O-V. If you can comment down below, and then we can arrange to get your email, your postage address to me so that I can send this out. I will have my links down the bottom for Instagram. You can easily message me on Instagram or my emails or Facebook group. Just got to watch that he doesn't jump up and get any Lego, because hubby's put his Titanic up there now. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't want that broken. Tiger. Tiger. Shouldn't jump up, but we will see. Okay, the next one. The next one was Coffee. And the winner for this one was Helena Curtin. I will put your name on the screen for you. Congratulations. The next one was Swans. This is a Cottage Garden Samplers number 2. And this one went to cross stitching with Mildred. Congratulations, Mildred. Another Cottage Gardens was Ferret, number 5. And this one went to Michelle Ilton. Now I'll put the names of all the winners on the screen as I'm doing them. If you can email me or message me with your address, and then I can get these in the post as soon as I have your address. So congratulations to all those winners. I will be doing some more giveaways very soon. I have a box full of charts and things that I would like to give away. And I've been going through everything in the craft room, just sorting out what I'm going to stitch and what I'm not going to get to stitch. And a lot of the little ones are the ones that I don't think I will do, because I love doing the full coverage. Fancy ladies, I love doing them as well. But as for your little ones, I like them, but I can't get into them. That was a long-winded explanation, wasn't it? Okay, let's show you my finish. I don't have a copy of it. Oh, I don't know where that one's gone. Well, anyway, this is Long Dog Sampler. This is Game of Swans. It's on 18 count Ada, Mystic Fabrics, but no colour name. Now the only thing I didn't put on there was the border, because I don't think it needed the border. I think I like it without the border. I'll just give you a close-up. I love all the colours. I think they just pop on this colour. But yeah, so I just missed the border out. I don't think it needed, well, my opinion, for my stitching, I didn't need it. And I had some, I did put a poll up whether to do the border or not, and a lot of people said leave it out, so I did. I didn't put the date in the middle, and I didn't put the initials. I thought it looked quite nice just the way it is. But that's my preference. So loving it. So that's another one I have to frame now. That I've got 3 to frame now. So once I get these 3 framed, I am going to do a finished parade sort of thing, because I have a few now. And for all my new viewers, they wouldn't have seen those ones. I'll see what one I can get finished next. Okay, so I have done 10 projects and I did 9,912 stitches for the fortnight. Now to finish Game of Swans, I did 1,729 stitches for that fortnight. So not a bad effort, I don't think. I was taking that one upstairs with me. I was doing that one whenever I just had a few minutes to spare. I just put in a few stitches. So no big stitch days on those, just all sort of fill-in times. When I had the time, I'd put some stitches in. Okay, the first one I'm going to show you is Ye Old Christmas Shop by Ciro Marchetti. Now these are the Heaven and Earth designs. This one I was having a few issues with. I measured the fabric okay, but I measured it for an 18 count. And I've worked out that my fabric is a 16 count. Now I did use the fabric ruler to count how many stitches per inch it was, but I must have read it wrong. But not a drama. I was umming and ahhing whether to start again or whether to just crop a piece off. And I put the poll out there, and the majority said just crop a piece off. You won't notice. I mean, it's only a little bit on the end. I'm not sure about top and bottom yet. I haven't calculated, but I don't think it's going to make much difference. I'm not going to restart it. I've done too much to restart. Now it's still in the Q-snap. I'm going to start filling up whatever fits in the Q-snap in these now before I move them, unless I need the Q-snap for another project. Now this one I got 893 stitches in, and I'm on 5.88%. I'll move the needle minder out of your way. And this is where we are with this one. Now on this one I worked on filling in the wheels and just filling in the gaps more or less. So I filled in a few here. I'm pretty sure I could have filled in a few here. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start doing whatever fits in the Q-snap on this one. Unless I need the Q-snap for another project. But I think there's only one that's missing a Q-snap. But the train's coming up quite well. You can see the shadow of the horse. So I'm loving it. There's the dog peering through. But this one's there's just so much detail, and it's just exciting to work on. So I'm going to finish the train and probably do the rear end of the horse. But loving that one. I got more projects than I thought done this fortnight. I didn't think I'd touch so many. Because what I do is I take them from one tub on this side. I have them all in a tub on this side. And then when I do them, overnight when I finish stitching, I put them in a tub on this side. and that way I know I've always got them there and in order for showing. Okay, the next one I worked on was a Toy Shop. Oh yeah, I thought they were out of order then. Toy Shop. This one is by Amy Stewart. This is a favourite of everybody's. Now I'm working on the bookshelves here. Now I'm still debating. I still can't decide whether I'm just going to go across or whether I'm going to come down. So I don't know, but I'm going to fill in whatever's on the Q-snap and work it out from there. Now Toy Shop, I got 973 stitches in and I'm on 37.76%. This is one I've been doing since 2019. So I really want to get this one moving a bit more. Now I do have this on just to hold all the excess fabric so it doesn't get too dirty and the cat doesn't get too much of it. So this is where I've worked on here. I've near enough filled that one in and nearly filled that one in of the bookshelf. The detail could be a bit more out there sort of thing, so you can actually see what it is a bit more. But other than that, I'm loving it. It's just you can't see the great detail. Now that should be an elephant. You can see it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've been working on it a lot, but I'm still loving it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish filling in these ninja stitches, fill up the end of this one, and I should be able to go across to the other end of the bookshelf and fill in that one too. And I might even be able to get another shelf in before I move it. We'll see how we go. I want to get this one moving a bit quicker. Takes 4,000 stitches just to do 1%. So at least 4 days just to move at 1%. Which is a lot, but that's the joys of doing the big projects. It's the process. Okay, the next one is I Love You by Randall Spangler. Now there's two versions of this one. I have both of them. There's this one with the background and there's one with a no background. Now I thought the no background was too bare, so I am doing everything that's on here. Now I'm working in his face, trying to get the whole bit of the face done and get some ears in. Oh, this one isn't on a Q-snap, so I do need a few more Q-snaps just to hold it. That way I've got one on every project, but that's okay. We just swap them around. Okay, so this one is not ironed, so excuse the wrinkles. I did 773 stitches on this one and I'm on 4.44%. Excuse the wrinkles, but he's looking okay. This is very stiff Aida, this one. These are all done on Aida. This one I think is an 18. It's an 18 count. Toy Shop is done on a 16 count. So I think I've filled in most of this now, and I've just been working on his eyes and going up to his ears. So when I pick this one up again, I'll keep going on his face and try and get his whole face done and his ears done. And then I'm not sure whether I'm just going to continue on him or continue and go to the sides and do some trees. So I might, because I like working up instead of going down, I might start going over and do some of the trees so that I don't do all him and I only have background left. So that's what I might do, but my next stitching session on him will be on his face. So I'll just get more face done. But he's coming along quite nicely. And the stiff Aida is not too bad. It does make my stitches lay a bit neater at times. Now, majority of these are in bags that I've made myself. This is a cat bag. This was in material that I found in Mum's stuff when we went through all Mum's stuff. So I wasn't going to let that go to waste. I thought I would make bags out of it, and I'm still got part of Mum in my stitching then. Okay, the next one. This one is Elephant Puzzle. It's a Pain-Free Crafts, and it's by Adrian Chesterman. Now I was working on the trunk, and then I decided to move over and do the tusk, and that way I've made it to the other side of the chart. So that's what I've been doing. So I've really only worked on the tusk, and considering it doesn't look like it, but there's a fair few colours in that tusk. So I'm going to finish the tusk, and then I'll head up and do his ear and do his head and see where we end up. Now this one, I got 1,190 stitches on. And I'm on 23.69%. And here we are with this one. So I got a fair bit of the trunk done last time, and then I decided that, seeing as I made it to the end of the trunk, I will go over and do some of the tusk. So that is the other side of the chart. So what I'll do when I start this one up again is I'll finish filling in here. Most of this in here is white, and then finish all the ninja stitches in here and start heading up. You can't see the rest, it's all tucked away. Yeah, so I'll start heading up to do the top of his head. Just another bag that I've made myself, Mickey Mouse. Tiger has taken off. That's why I thought I'd get him to say hello before he takes off, because he takes off and just sits at the front door now, and because it's nearly spring, all the birds are out there chirping, so he sits at the front door trying to listen to the birds, and he knows he can't get them because he doesn't go outside. Okay, my next one is the kids. This is hubby's kids. Now this one is a photo that their mum took and that I charted on Pit2Pat, which I've done a video on how to make up a chart now. Now this one I will be cropping probably a piece off that end, because it's all just trees and grass, and maybe a piece off the top, because the main focus is the two kids on the tree holding hands. So we don't need all of this background, I don't think, but I will crop that as I go. So I'm working on Samuel at the moment, so I'll get him done. I'll get part of the tree done, and I will see whereabouts I'm going to crop it. So I won't know that until I actually go around and do a bit more. Now this one I did 826 stitches, and I'm on 2.47%, and here we are on this one. So as you can see, that's his shirt, his arms coming down, and I'm just working on his leg. Now this dark patch here, I think, is his watch on his arm. So I'm just going to keep working on his leg and see how far down we go. I was going to work on his leg and then do his arm and connect it with Alyssa and then put Alyssa in, but I don't want to have just all tree left. So I'm just going to concentrate on his leg. Whatever comes out to the side, whatever tree part is there, I will do some of, because I don't want to do all pattern and leave background, because we know what background does. Background is it looks good, it makes the picture, but it does get a bit boring if you're just doing background, if you've done all the exciting bits. So I try and mix it up. Okay, tub's getting full. Okay, the next one I worked on was Hubble Bubble. This is by Lisa Parker. I really love doing this one. I need to spend some more time on it. Now I have made it to the other side of the chart, so I am just working up now. Now I'm working on the cauldron. I did end up getting all the stitches back into Pattern Keeper and up to where I'm up to. Okay, so on this one I did 1058 stitches and on 17.65%. And here we are this. Now I filled in a bit in the leg and then I've mainly concentrated on this side. So what I'm going to do is just fill in whatever fits in the Q-snap. So I'll keep filling in the cauldron and then work over on the cats a bit. This one's done on 18 count Aida. So far I've only worked on Aida. Next year I'm going to venture out and work on Lugana, even weave, and see how we go. See whether I like it. It'll be different working over two, but it should be alright. Yeah, so this is Hubble Bubble. Hello, Tiger, you come back in. I have to put these away as I go because otherwise I know Tiger will decide to look at them. Okay, 3 to go. What, did you want to say hello again, did you? I want to make 2 appearances today. Oh, you're a big boy now, aren't you? Hey? He loves his cuddles. Wherever I go, he follows me. I was cleaning out the shower yesterday and I left the shower door open. I was cleaning down one end and he come and sat in the shower up the other end. Even though I had water running everywhere, he still sat in there and waited. Didn't you? You're a good boy. Then you get... Good boy. Okay, the next one I worked on is hubby's Linfox truck. Now, Bruce took the photo. This is the truck that he drives. And I made it into a pattern through Picture Pat. Now this one, I'm not cropping anything on this one because the truck nearly goes from one side to the other. And you don't want to crop out trees, otherwise it won't make this picture. Because, I mean, that's the block of dirt that he parked on. So I'll be doing all this one. I need to put this one in a bigger bag because it's a bit of a tight fit the way I've got the material. But that's okay. Okay, so just making sure he's not going to jump up to the Lego. This one I did 507 stitches and I'm on 5.43%. And here we are with this one. Now with this one, all I've done is worked on dirt. Now you can see that's it's supposed to be a tyre, so that'll be the start of the truck. So what I'm going to do is just keep working across, get rid of all this dirt down the bottom. Or I might do some dirt and then work up here. There's still a bit of dirt here, but the truck doesn't start till here. So I might even just work across to the truck. Not sure yet until I work on it again. But actually the browns haven't been too bad. This patch here is a shadow. That's just the light shadow that you can see from his headlights. I thought it was a bit strange to start with. I wondered why I done it a different colour, but that's why. So there's the Linfox truck. Excuse me for a minute. Hi, go, hop down. Come on, down. Good boy. Don't want him up there because if he gets up there, that's a stepping stone to get up on the cupboard where the Lego is. He's It's laying right beside me now. Put this one away. I've still got to serge all my edges. That way that if there's any loose cotton, Tiger won't be able to get it. Now I just put all these in a tub and put them at the back, and then whatever comes up to the front, that's what I work on. Unless I'm working on a challenge and it specifies a certain one, like it did with the horse. I had to work on a horse, so that's why I've got half the horse started. Okay, my next one was Breaking Free. Now, I had fun on this one. I like this one. Now, this one is by Ciro Marchetti. This is another one that I started in 2020 or late 2019. So this is another one with Toy Shop that got started early. And I like this one because I like the snow globe and I like horses. So seeing the horse jump out was nice. So I'm still down the bottom. I've worked my way to the other side. Now the challenge that I set or the goal I set myself was to do all the way along the bottom, so it's all even with this side, which is up to the bottom of the snow globe. So I'm getting there. I've been working on just the blues at the moment. I'm pretty sure some of these Q-snaps are bigger than others because some of them fit in the bags really good. Some of them are a bit of a tight squeeze. Oh, I've left a thread on this one. That's unusual. This one I did 1017 and I'm on 12.46%. And it's done on 18 count meter. This is where we are with this one. See, the goal was to make it all the way across. So I've got this square to do and some odds and ends in there. But all I worked on this time was just the blues. I'm just bringing up some blues. So when I work on it again, I might fill in the rest of the blues here. If not, I'll jump over here and do some colours and just work my way across. Now, this side I have got, well, I call him Pinocchio, but I've got him done up to his shoulder. And Raggedy Ann's, well, she's up to her waist, but I won't get her up to her shoulder before the end of the year. But we'll see how we go. We'll get as much done as we can. But I'm loving this one. The only thing I'm not liking is doing all the blues because it's just one blue at the moment. One blue will fit in there. And then the same blue here goes up majority of that. There's a couple of different blues, but so I might just do a bit of blue, go over and do a bit of colour, do another strand of blue. We'll just see where it takes me when I'm working on it. Sometimes if you're watching a good floss tube or a movie, a bit of mindless stitching, like doing all the one colour, is good. Okay, my lucky last. This is the one that I worked on yesterday. This is Animal Kingdom, and I've done 946 stitches, and I'm on 2.72%. And I told you all that before I even showed you the photo. This is Amazing Animal Kingdom by Amy Stewart. Now I started in the middle here, so I'm doing this shelf here. Still debating, do the whole shelf and then move down, do the bottom shelf, or do the middle section. I've made it from the top shelf to the bottom of the shelf. Do that section that I'm doing and then jump straight down. I'm not sure yet. We'll see where it takes me. Just one of those ones that I just haven't decided. But I suppose sometimes you just decide as you're stitching. Now this one I got 946 stitches and I'm on 2.72%. And here we are with this one. So I started working some colours in here and then they took me down here. So I thought, oh well, I'm down the bottom of the shelf, so I might as well put some of the bottom of the shelf in. and then I will finish putting that shelf in and then just work up to fill in all this. But I'm not sure if I'm going to go across and keep doing that shelf or go down. Haven't decided. Sometimes I look at it and I think, oh well, I'll do that whole shelf, and that way that one's done. Or sometimes I think, oh well, I'm at that part of the shelf, I could move down. So I just haven't made up my mind yet. I suppose it depends on what is in the challenges as well. If I need to do something with a lot of water, because this is a waterfall, but that's nearly finished. There's a lot of water in this one down here. So it'll give me options. So as long as if I get all this shelf done, then I can sort of jump around. I can do some down here, or I could even go up top if the challenge is for a different sort of animal or more trees or something. So my options are open. I'm just not sure which way I want to go yet. Whichever way I go, it's fun stitching it, so it's all good. Well, that was my last project to show you. Now they're all stacked ready to start again. Now, like I said, I did 9,912 stitches. If I had have counted up as I went, instead of waiting until the end, I would have made sure I got to at least the 10,000, but I didn't add them up until I was finished doing all the stitching for the fortnight, but that's okay. I'm happy with that and happy with another finish. So I've got to work out what one is close to a finish to do next, or are they the only three I'm going to get a finish on this year? Not quite sure. Well, yeah, we'll see. The only ones I've got left sitting here to start next fortnight, like this fortnight coming, is Australia map, which I need to get stuck into this one. This one's around 43%, I think. So this one needs a bit of work, so I might work on this. That's the next one to come out, so this one will get worked on today. Yeah, I'm over here on the crocodile, so that one will get some work on. The next one after that will be tigers. I will get some work on tigers. Now I'm still working in his face, so I'll get work on tigers. Stitching Beauty, I haven't worked on her for a while, so she's in there somewhere. Actually, I haven't seen any of these ones. Dark Jungle is another one I'm looking forward to doing some more. I'm still down here in, I was doing the tiger, then I had to move because I changed iPads and I couldn't work it out at that time, but now it's all in. I think the new stitches I put in aren't in the new iPad yet, because those ones I done on the new Pattern Keeper and they didn't transfer when I transferred from the old Pattern Keeper to the new one. Those ones haven't come in, so I've just got to put in probably 1,000 stitches, but that's okay. That's better than trying to put the whole lot in for that one. And the only other one I've got left here is 16th Century by ABC. This one I've finished all the centre, just got to do the outside. So this one, there is a lot of stitching left. We will see. We'll see how we go. But full coverage has been calling me at the moment. I still have Florentine, which I could pick that one up at the moment because haven't got a lot of challenges at the moment. So I've still got Florentine, Red. I haven't seen Red for a while, so I'll have to check that one out. And Ice Fairy. I'll have to go through these tubs because I don't remember seeing those ones pop up. They're not on these sheets, so maybe that's why. So I'll have to go through the tubs today when I get back from the shops and fish them out and put them back in where they belong so I can actually work on them. But that's it for me today. I will be doing another floss tube as we get closer to the end of the year to let you know what I'm going to be doing, my plans for 2024. Now I have been asked to start a few sales stitch alongs, so I'm going to do that. So I've got to get those things ready. I've got the chart for a couple of them, and then one of them I've got to get the chart, but I'll be posting up to let you know what ones I'll be starting, as well as my chatelaine. I will be doing a stitch with me with the chatelaine and take you along on the journey with me, so we can do that together. But other than that, it's just normal stitching after I get done what I have to get done today. Don't forget the winners of the giveaways. Can you please get in touch with me so I can get your home address, and that way I can send these on to you. I'll have the links down below for email, Instagram, the Facebook group, and you can message me on here, and then I can get in contact with you another way if there's another way you want to get in contact, just so I can get your email, get your postage address, and then I can send them out to you. As soon as I have your address, I will be putting them in the post. My next normal floss tube will be on the 13th of September. Oh, September already. Wow. So next, I haven't done a stitch with me for a while, so I'll try next Wednesday to get a stitch with me done. Just little things pop up, or the phone's playing up, or there's always a reason, isn't there? But I will get a stitch with me, or I just forget to do it. Let's be honest, sometimes I forget to do it. But yeah, that's it for me. I've got no haul. Not waiting on any haul except for Christmas boxes that are coming in closer to Christmas. So other than that, that's it for me. I hope everyone enjoys their stitching. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and then you'll hit the subscribe button, and then you'll know when I put another video up. Hit the like button, and then that will help me in the algorithm. I'll get it right in a minute. That will help me get out there a bit more. There is a link down below for buy me a coffee, or as I say, buy me a cup of tea, and that just all goes back into my stitching. It can help with all these giveaway postage, because I do have a tub full of giveaways that I'm going to start doing, and that will help with postage for that, because as we all know, postage is a bit expensive at the moment, but what isn't? So that's it for me, guys. I hope you all enjoy your stitchy time. Stay safe, stay well, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.